everyone for joining our webinar today, and we hope that we can bring you, up-to-date information and valuable insight about how Fed Uni can support your student to be success in Australia. So, first of all, I would like to introduce a little bit about our university. And as you can see on the slide, we have a really proud history of over 150 years, and we has been established in 1870 as Ballarat School of Mines. And we today we are the third oldest provider in higher education, public higher education in Australia. And currently we are the largest educational institution in regional area of Victoria. So we have a lot of campus across Victoria State. So your student will have flexible option to choose where they want to study. And we are very proud to be the first public university in Australia to apply the co-op placement programs, which I will explain later on how we work on the co-op for our students. And today we have over 131,000 alumni over the world. So we have a really strong network with our current and alumni. And to show you how our campus look like, we also have a really good video clip on our YouTube channel for you to see how large our institute in Ballarat. So this is our first campus, which is the Ballarat School of Mines. So before we continue to play the video clip, I just want to explain that if the student coming to study with Federation University, they will study at Mount Helen campus, which is also in Ballarat, and it's like 10 minutes away from the Ballarat CBD. So here is how it look like. All right. So it's give you a very, wonderful view about how our campus look like in Ballarat. And speaking about our ranking and teaching quality, you can see that we are the #1 university in Victoria and #2 in Australia for full-time employment for postgrad students. And we are also #2 in Victoria for full-time employment for undergraduate. So we are all about student employment outcomes. We focus really good on practical experience and give our students really high outcome and return on investment. And about ranking, you can see that we are ranked 175 in the world as young university by Time Higher Education. And you will wonder why we has like over 115 years of history, but still consider a young university. I will explain that in the next slide. And for other ranking, as you can see in 2025, we has been ranked 5-star for skill development for our students. And we also #1 in Victoria for student and teacher ratio in per classroom. And our facility, our teaching program are really up to date and provide the students state-of-the-art teaching quality. So your student will graduate with really high employment outcomes. And here you can see on the map of Victoria State, Federation University currently have 4 campuses. The first campus, which is the main campus in Ballarat, and Ballarat also been ranked one of the most livable regional city, or the most livable regional city in Australia. Other 2 campuses will be in Berwick and Gippsland. And in 2014, when Monash University transferred the 2 campuses to us, we officially changed our name from University of Ballarat to Federation University. So that's why we still consider one of the young university all over the world. And our latest campus, which is open in this February 2025, is Melbourne City campus. So your student will have a lot of option and flexible choice to choose where they want to study, whether it's regional campus like Ballarat and Gippsland, or they want to study in like Melbourne CBD metropolitan area. We do provide that flexible choice of study campus. So, and you can see that we have also have a great number of students study with us, both on campus or online programs. For next slide, I would like to invite Ms. Thuy from our team to share to you about our transactional educations and alumni and current student activity. Because currently our Southeast Asia team had 5 members, and this is our commitment to establish a strong base and promote federation to Southeast Asia regions, and we want to increase our student number from Southeast Asia regions with our team. So pass to you, Jane.
Thanks, Kỳ. As you know that our focus for this time is to focus on Southeast Asia, and we have a lot of activity with our recruitment team. Activity, we have the TNE partnership and maintain the alumni activity. So at the moment, we have partnership with local university institutional in China, India, the Philippines, and Indonesia. So the partnership with our partner are really good because of our high teaching quality and our long-term establishment of federation of more than 155 years, as Kỳ mentioned before. And we are also in the process of extending our presence, our branding to Vietnam, Cambodia, and Malaysia to show our commitment to the Southeast Asia countries. And you can see that we have a range of TNE activities, including collaboration with international partner. We do online learning initiative and the development of program which is tailored to global market. So Eki mentioned earlier that we have a very strong industry connection with our industry partner in the region in Australia. So this is our strong, and we really want to introduce the co-op model to our partner in the future. Speaking of the alumni activity, I am myself an alumni of the university. I studied at Federation University 13 years ago, and I love the university. And at the moment, we have over 131 alumni, 1,000 alumni across Australia and the world. So our alumni stay connected to the university community with supported activities, for example, networking activity, career and employability support, and industry connections. They are also entitled to our ongoing benefit. So they have free alumni membership, the free FED alumni library membership, which they can access to a lot of document in our library, and also they can buy our merchandise with a discount as an alumni. And each year we have the alumni awards. The student will be being featured on our distinguished alumni award, so which is a very honor to them. And our alumni will proactively represent us in the recruitment event, a guest speaker or career talk show. And we believe that our alumni, whenever they go around the world, they represent us at a very high teaching university with great benefit. So we do hope if you have any question regarding the TNE partnership or alumni activity, please feel free to reach out to us. Thank you.
Thank you, Chitri. And as you can see that we are really committed to grow our students from Southeast Asia community at FED Uni campus. So please, send us more applications. All right. So, and Chitri will have another meeting after her presentation. So if you need to go, so we can say goodbye to Chitri, and we hope to see Chitri in future events.
Thanks, Ki and Timothy. See you next time. I have to go to another event. Yep. Bye. See you. Bye.
See you, Chitri. All right. Continue to the next part. I would like to ask our audience that have anybody from our audience has been to either Melbourne or Ballarat. If you have been to one of the flights, please comment so I know.
I think it was good to assume that he actually never been to Melbourne. But I think Melbourne is still quite popular, but I think definitely we have a refresher about the location itself. Yeah.
True. All right. So I believe that you are very familiar with Melbourne, but Ballarat is still a really quite new destination for our Asian and international students. So and on this slide, you can see that I want to introduce to you how we can travel from Melbourne to Ballarat. So as you can see that I experienced that myself from Melbourne CBD Southern Cross stations. You just need to tap on your MyKey card, and then we go straight from Melbourne to Ballarat on one straight stop. So it's quite convenient and easy to go. And here on the second video clip, you will see how Ballarat look like. See, so Ballarat is a small community with really peaceful vibes and environments, and but it's still vibrant with a lot of activities because Ballarat is famous for its tourist attraction in Sovereign Hill, which is famous for gold mines and gold mine tourist activities. And you can see that Ballarat also have really good living costs compared to other city. Usually the student need to pay around $455 per week to live in Belarus, very cheap and affordable. And because it's a really popular tourist destination in Australia, the student can like easily to find part-time job opportunity here in coffee shop, restaurants, hotels. So your student don't really need to worry about the part-time job opportunity. And one of the advantage when the student studying and graduate from a regional area like Belarus or Gippsland, that they can apply for extend post-study work visa, which is 4A5 visa, up to 3 or 4 years based on their major. And it's helped them a lot to get more working experience and more point to their PR applications. So if your student that they want to have more advantage to work long time in Australia or later to become citizens, they should consider to study at regional campus like Belarus or Gippsland. All right, so this is our major that offering at the main campus in Belarus. So we are really strong in STEM major like business, IT, engineering. And if your student are interested in early childhood, social works, and psychology, and nursing, we also have that. We also have course in science for your student to choose. So the Belarus one have most of the main major that Federation University is offering. And the second campus in Gippsland, and we kind of focus on health majors. And if just student want to study, research degree, they can apply to study at Gippsland campus as well. We also have nursing for July intake. If the student want to study, they can apply to Gippsland. Berwick and Belarus will have nursing intake in February. So we're kind of flexible for nursing student intake. The task campus will be in Berwick, and Berwick is quite close to the Melbourne CBD. It's just like 30 minutes away from Melbourne CBD by trains. So, and we offer most of the main major in Berwick campus as well. And one of the most advantage for Berwick campus is that it's close to Swingvale, which is one of the Australia's largest Vietnamese and Asian community. So it's quite popular and familiar for students. And here is our newest campus, which is in Melbourne City. You can have a look on how our Melbourne City campus look like by this video.
Hi, I'm Nick.
And I'm Phương.
Welcome to Federation University's Melbourne campus, right here in the middle of the city.
Whether you're planning to study here or just curious about the campus, let's have a quick tour with us.
Let's go. We have a tram stop right out front, and we're just a few minutes from Southern Cross Station. We're also close to shops and cafes. It's easy to get here and easy to feel at home.
Classes are small here, which means more support and better conversations.
You get to know your lecturers, and they actually get to know you.
But there are plenty of places to study, from quiet corners to open spaces where you can work with your friends. Uni life isn't just about assignments.
There are events, activities, and social clubs. You can always get yourself involved in something.
And if you ever need help with study, your career, or your well-being, there's support right here on campus.
That's just a taste of what life's like at Melbourne campus.
If you would like to know more, just get in touch. We're happy to help.
Right. So our Melbourne CBD campus located really, in central district of Melbourne, and it's close to a lot of, famous destination like the Melbourne Centre, Chinatown, Wing Victoria Market. So it's really convenient for the student to live and study in the Melbourne CBDs. And here we offer a lot of courses about IT and business, from diploma to bachelor and master. And we will have diploma of IT since July 2026 intake. So it's very flexible for entry requirement for your students. And for students who cannot meet direct entry requirement for English, we also offer 10 weeks of early course for these students as well. So we have 3 intake per year, which is March, July, and November. And the English course can be packaged anytime for your student. So if your student is interested in IT, business, and accounting, we are really happy to welcome them to our Melbourne CBD campus. Okay, so this is what we want to emphasize on during our training to our partner, because co-op model or co-op education is really unique point when you mention about Federation University. We are the first university in Australia that apply the co-op model into our study program. So co-op model is the model that we guarantee our students who do internship will get salary from their employer. And during their first year, they have to complete a unit, which is called professional identity, where we teach the student the skill, the knowledge that they need to be adapt to, Australian working environments. And after they complete that unit, they will go into the co-op programs from second year and third year. So for bachelor students or undergraduate students, they can do 60 days of co-ops, and their employer can pay the salary up to $10,000 to them. And for postgraduate or master students, they can do 30 days of co-op, and then they will be paid $5,000 from the employer. So it's a really good initiative to support our students, not only getting real working experience from our industry partner, but they also can be guaranteed that they can get salary from the employer. And the best thing is when they do co-op placement and get salary with us, it's not count into their work, their part-time jobs hour requirements, so they can still go and work 48 hours per fortnight. So they can earn what they learn, and they do their all part-time job income. So it will support them a lot on their financial when they study in Australia. So here you can have a look at our co-op partner, where the student can do their co-op. There's a lot of big company like IBM, EY, Westpac, McCain. They can do a variety of co-op placements. A lot of industry partner join us and provide really good co-op opportunities. And not to mention that most of our students, when they did the co-ops and after they graduate, they usually get job offer from the co-op partner as well. So it will guarantee for their job opportunity after they graduate. So here is our successful story, one of our successful story when they do business co-ops in Ballarat with EY.
EY Ballarat was established in 2022 here at the Federation University Technology Park. And over the last 2 years, we've been busily building our client portfolio across financial services and our government public sector.
The partnership between EY and Federation Uni bridges the gap between education and industry. By working together, we're equipping students with the skills, insights, and experiences they need to succeed in today's evolving business landscape. And a recent example of this is a partnership through Fed Uni's co-op program, where one of our students on a 20-week paid placement at EY landed a permanent opportunity with us once their studies concluded, which is really a wonderful success story.
I completed my Federation University co-op placement at EY Ballarat, and I've since transitioned into a full-time role. This placement opportunity gave me exposure to a global company locally. The co-op program involved a paid internship, which helped bridge the gap between education and employment and made my transition into full-time work pretty seamless. I'm excited to develop my technical skills further at EY.
Having access to a diverse and talented student pool isn't just a benefit, it's a game changer. It strengthens our pipeline of future leaders, ensuring we continue to bring fresh perspectives, innovation, and energy into EY. Together, EY and Federation Uni are shaping the future of work, creating a stronger, smarter, and more connected workforce right here in Ballarat.
All right, as you can see that I know in the market at the moment, there's a lot of students that concerned about whether they can get a job or maybe a chance to stay longer in Australia when they do business major. At Fed Uni, we can guarantee that with the student, even if they study business major, they can get really good job opportunity and stay longer when they study with our Ballarat campus. And here is another video clip that can show you how our co-op model workings and how our industry partner give feedback about our students.
What we want is for our employers to come to Federation for the pipeline of skills that they need to drive their growth, which will in turn drive the region.
IBM is very, very proud of the partnership that we have with Federation University. It is an exemplar around the country. Yeah, IBM is saying this works. How can we replicate what we're doing with Federation University in Ballarat and the regions in other areas around the country? And we get amazing benefit from the students who come through, and they're getting real life experience, not only in the skills area that they're building, but in the corporate environment, learning all those soft skills, how to function in a corporate environment. So when they graduate, they hit the ground running.
Fed Uni have been really accommodating for how we do our curriculum and getting our subjects done. Our staff coming through is great. They're well-rounded. We can slot them in most positions in the company, and through Fed Uni, what they deliver is giving us the perfect staff member we need.
So we're very fortunate to have a Fed Uni in Ballarat to help us support the smaller business and their skills.
I'm an advocate for getting the good minds together and looking at opportunities on how we can streamline processes and get a win-win solution overall.
I was a student here, became a graduate here, and now I'm an adjunct professor, and my company is a co-op partner to Fed Uni. So there's layers there, but those layers enrich what we can do for each other and how we collaborate.
By creating that cooperative model, our students can earn and learn and stay with those employers in the regions.
So you can see that we are quite confident with our co-op model program for our students to get jobs and then stay longer in the regional campus. So for students who study with federations, we also have student accommodations or dormitory, which we call Fed Living Service. We offer accommodation in Ballarat, Gippsland, and Berwick. For students who study in our Melbourne CBD campus, we encourage them to apply for accommodation in Berwick, which is quite convenient to travel, and the price is quite affordable. It's just around $2,031 or $2,052 per week for the accommodation, and it's been include electricity, water, and internet. So convenient and save a lot of money for their accommodations. And we have staff and security 24 hours on campus to take care of them. And it's fully furnished. As you can see, we have bathroom for them. We have, laundry service. We have kitchens if they want to cook to save their meal. We have everything they need on accommodation. And for our facility on campus, as you can see, we invest a lot of modern facility for them to study. And when they stay with us on campus, they have free access to a lot of facility like student lounge, the sport complex, including gyms, basketball field, swimming pool, a lot of brick service for free. We have on-campus canteen as well if they don't want to cook and they want quick meal before the class. Our library are very modern with a lot of student support service for them to use for free. And the facility has been invested a lot for our students to get up-to-date knowledge. Like for examples, we have the Anatomic, which is the world's most advanced 3D anatomy visualization system for them to study how and science major. Our classroom is quite small, with just like 25 to 30 students per class. That's why we have been ranking the #1 university in Victoria for student-teacher ratio. We ensure the student will get the best from their professor or their lecturer. And usually if they have good networking with their lecturer, this lecture can be a really good reference for them to get job opportunity or job offer from the company. Here you can have a look on how our facility has been embedded for our students as well. A lot of our projects that teaching the student has been applied to big company like Toyota, Bosch, Boeing, or even Australian Defence Force, and many more Greek company. And nursing is also our key program here, and we have really good facility and co-op partner with hospital, private clinic for them to do co-op. Yep. So our equipment is up to date and it's based on Australian hospital standard to teach our students. Here you can see our projects that we teaching the student and let them join has been applied to a lot of company around the world. And for some semester, we can take them to do internship or study in other countries as well, not just in Australia. Example here, our engineering student has done their project study in Taiwan, in Nepal, or in other Western country, depend on that semester. So we really invest into our study program to get our students become, real world equipment knowledge. And here on campus, we provide a lot of free service for them. Example, as you can see, we help them to find co-op opportunities. We guarantee they will have the co-op jobs, and we also help them to find casual or part-time jobs, which is quite unique from federations. And we offer free food, free snack every week. They just need to come to the office and grab everything they need. We offer even free clothing for them to use on casual day, or if they need professional clothing to do interview with the company, we also give it for free. And on campus, we have a lot of academic support service for them to make sure that they can follow the lecture and they have good academic performance while they study with us. On campus, we also have psychology service and nurse service for free, so they don't have to worry about their mental or their physical health when they study with Federation. One of the questions that I usually been asked by the student and the parent is that if they come to Ballarat or other campus beside Melbourne CBD, can they easily get the job offer? And this is what we can guarantee to your student, that they can get good job offer from our partner. For example, we have Federation Technology Park on campus, which has been running since 1995. And we currently have 59 enterprises that have their office on campus. And a lot of them are really, big global company like EY, Concentric, Accenture, or IBM that have office on our campus. And they offer really good job opportunity for our students after they graduate. This is the academic entry requirements for our students. Overall, we require really, average GPA to enter our programs. I'm specialized in Vietnam and Cambodian markets. So if you have any, special question about other market like Laos, Thailand, or global entry requirement, we are happy to work with, Timothy or Yet Education team to answer any inquiry about academic entry requirement for other countries as well. So for English, we require quite low academic for English as well. For example, for diploma program, we for only IELTS 5.5 with no band below 5 point, and equivalent tests like PTE, Cambridge, or TOEFL. For bachelor, we will require IELTS 6.0 for all band. Especially our IT course, our Bachelor of IT courses, we only require IELTS 6.5 with no band below 5.5. So it's really easy to get into our programs. And for master, we accept IELTS 6.5 for all bands. It's a good news for the student who want to apply for the Bachelor of Nursing. We just reduce our writing skill for English to 6.5 and equivalent to PT and other tests as well. So, and we accept IELTS skill retake for the student. All right, so we usually when your student apply to Federation on StudyLink, they just need passport, transcript, and their English test. If our admission need other information, they will inform to you through and Yet Education through email. And to get unconditional offer, the student must submit GS questionnaire and financial declaration form. If the student coming from a level 3 country, we have to ask for source of income and financial evidence from the student. If they come from level 1 or level 2 country, we don't require source of income or financial evidence. For next year, we'll have a lot of scholarship for your student. The first one would be the Vice Chancellor Award with the 15% discount on their tuition fee. And first of all, they must meet the GPA requirement of 90% to be invited to the next round. We will require an application form and interview to determine the eligible student for 50% scholarship. And if they cannot get 50% scholarship, they can still have 20% scholarship, which we just need like 75% in their GPA. So we will automatically issue the 20% scholarship on their offer if they meet the GPA requirement. And beside the scholarship, we also offer early bird bursary, which we will give the student $2,000 if they accept the offer and pay their deposit on time. For the February 2026 intake, the student need to accept and pay before the 5th of December to get the $3,000 early bird bursary. And if they apply to stay with our accommodations, we will give them another $2,000 discount for the accommodation in their first year. And if the student apply for the diploma package, we will give them 10% tuition fee discount for the diploma course. And then when they get into the bachelor course, they still get 20% scholarship. So we have a lot of scholarship that can be added on to the student offer. And here is an example on how our scholarship and co-op can help your student study with really affordable price costs in Australia. If you can see that if we add on the scholarships, the early bird bursary, the accommodation support, and with the co-op income of $10,000, their tuition fee per year is quite affordable. For example, if the student get 20,000 scholarship, their tuition fee per year after add-on or the scholarship is just $28,000 per year, which is quite affordable. All right, and this is also the last highlight that I want to bring to you about Federation University. So I don't know if our audience can ask question during this webinar. Timothy?
Not to worry. Yes, definitely it's a Q&A. I do apologize. Because there's actually a Q&A box down below that usually if they have any questions or they have any questions, they can actually type up in the Q&A box down below. But yeah, this is actually very good session. I did took a look, right? You mentioned for can I also just ask Kai for the diploma programs, right? You said there's one diploma, the diploma was it business or IT is going to be launched in July of next year?
It's really IT. We already have diploma in business that already can be applied for next year. And diploma of IT will be available since July next year.
Okay. So they will also be eligible for the pathway. There's a pathway scholarship for the Federation Pathway Scholarship, right?
Yeah, we do have 10% for pathway scholarship as well.
Okay, great.
HND level 5 top of programs.
I think that's the question. The first question. Yep.
HND.
HND.
Is it familiar with you, Timothy? Sorry.
Yeah, HND is like you can say it's like a diploma program because let's say in general, some of the HND is because I've seen this before, it's quite common for we call it the higher national diploma, but it's a UK qualification, which is quite common for students if they apply HND for UK, but because I think I would say HND, it would be recommended to be on case by case because usually speaking in experiences with, let's say students, if they want to apply for if you want to apply to Australian universities in general using UK qualification, they will still need to be assessed on a case by case basis.
Yeah. So yeah, that is the best practice that I can advise you if your student have graduate from this program, just apply application so our admission can assess case by case.
Yep. Okay. Any more questions? Does Federation University in general offers an EAP program?
EAP? Yes, we do have EAP. So currently, we offer 10 to maximum 20 weeks of EAP, depend on the country. So the student can study EAP at Melbourne CBD campus before they move into other campus, depend on their decisions.
Okay, no problem. All right. Any more questions, everyone? But not to worry if there's any, this session is recorded. So after this session, I will also post up the slides so you guys can actually go and refer to first reference. Sure. But okay, great. Kai, is there anything else you'd like to add more into?
Yeah, I just want to say thank you to you, Timothy, and our agent partner that joining us today. And I do hope that you will get insight about another quick option for your student in Melbourne and Victoria. Because I believe the co-op model of Federation is quite unique, and we are the first public university that can be guaranteed that your students study in Australia will getting salary when doing internship or co-ops. So we help your student to be success in Australia in every way possible. So yeah, hopefully the student and parent can know more about Federation University as a really good option when studying in Australia.
Okay. All right. All right. I think we can officially conclude this session. Thank you so much again, Kai. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Timothy,
All
and
right.
thank you everyone
Thank
for
you,
joining.
everyone. Have a great week ahead. Thank you, guys, everyone. Thank you.